my channel. My name is Laura and I am doing my wrap-ups. I am up to book number 13, which I just finished, and as I finish these books I will add to this video. Sometimes I take books out from the library and I have to return them quickly, so I will videotape my thoughts on the books before I return them back to the library. But today I am on book 13 that I finished, and the book that I finished is a book that I own, and it is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This is book 2 of the Mortal Instruments series, and I listened to this one on audio. My daughter needs to have the book for middle grade, so she carried the book to school, but then she wanted to listen to the audiobook. So I have the audiobook, I have the Kindle book, and I have the physical book because she needs to carry it. So she is up to the 4th book right now, and this is the 2nd one. She told me I had to catch up to her, so that's why I read this one. And so my thoughts on this book. I gave it 3 stars. I still feel like it was a bit slow. It didn't like pick up until like the way like halfway through. This book is fat, so I wouldn't say it didn't have any like fast pace until like this part of the book. So kind of a little boring in the beginning. I did like seeing the characters again. Simon is my favorite character, and I knew what was going to happen to him. So like even when I was reading it, I wrote in my description of my progress, I was like, I knew it. I know it. So yeah, it really hinted in book 1 what he was going to be. So yeah. So I enjoyed this. I gave it 3 stars. Not the best. It was okay. I did finish it. I did not DNF it, so that's a good sign. And it does leave on a cliffhanger, so I will definitely be picking up the next book, which my daughter already has the audiobook and the Kindle book and the physical book. So yeah. So we will be continuing on. Not sure if I'm going to do it right away or I'm going to go and read something else. So yeah, so this is book 13 I finished. So I'm glad I finished another sequel. So again, I will add, as I finish more books, I will add to this video. Okay, I finished book number 14. I quickly finished this one. I had to return it back to the library on Monday. Today is Sunday. I finally finished it this morning. It's called The Book of Joy. It's nonfiction. I was hoping that I would like it more. I gave it 3 stars. It was okay. I did like the quotes throughout. I did like the message without. But there was parts of it that I had to skim through and skip because I didn't want to DNF it. So yeah, so 3 stars for this one. The back has very good motivational information in the back and great quotes in this one. So yeah, so I'm glad I read it. I'm glad I didn't DNF it. 3 stars. Book number 15 is a book that I started in December, and I put it down mainly because of the topic, but I did finally pick it up this morning and couldn't put it down. I finished Possession, which is book 3 of the Steele Brothers trilogy. I don't know, there's more than 3 books. So book 1 is called Craving, book 2 is called Obsession, and book 3 is called Possession. There is a book 4, which I already have, that I'm going to dive into because this one left on a cliffhanger. And there is a book 5 that was just released this week, which I pre-ordered, so it's coming in my birthday haul. So the reason why it took me so long to read this book is because there's lots of trigger warnings. It's about a 10-year-old boy that gets raped. And during book 3, he goes through his counseling, and it's very graphic and very hard to read. By the end of the book, I was crying. I gave this one book 5 stars. My heart is just broken right now. So anyway, I am going to continue on. There is thriller, there's romance in here, there is the thriller of finding out who did it to him, and there is sexual content in here. There's a love story. It's very, very great book if you like new adult and erotica and all thrillery type books. I highly recommend it. Yeah, but if you can't get through those emotional parts, I don't suggest picking it up. So that is my book number 13, 14, 15. This is book 15. Book number 16, I finished it. Yes, I read it on audio. It was amazing. I gave it 5 stars. It is, I'll put the picture here, Defending Jacob. I had this one on audio. I do not have the physical book, so I had to put the picture up. It is about a 14-year-old boy that gets killed, and the suspect is a 14-year-old boy, but there is so many twists and turns in this book. I had it on in the car. I had it on when I was cleaning. I had it on when I was watching, when I was cleaning, doing the dishes, when I was cooking. I had it on. I listened to it for like 3 days straight, and it was amazing. The only thing is, the audio book was a little kind of annoying, but the book is 5 stars. The audiobook I would give 4.5 stars. The reason is because there was a trial going on, and within the trial, the narrator uses the same voice, and he says, witness, did he go to the store? Lawyer, you know, like that type thing. And then he kept on saying witness and lawyer instead of changing his voice. It was very annoying to me, and that's why I dropped it down 1/2 star on Goodreads. And but the book itself, very addicting, very page-turnery. 5 stars. I'm not telling you anything else because I don't want to spoil it, because it is a great read, and it is, I put it in my books that you read in one sitting. Definitely can read this one in one sitting. It had me on edge of my seat, and the twists and turns were amazing. So yes. And then, I don't know if you know this, but I went to school for court reporting, and when I was doing the stupid listening to it on audio, and every time they said it, I was using my fingers, and I actually can still type. So that was pretty amazing, but yeah. So that was fun to read and revisit some of the, you know, the typing and stuff. I was like sitting here listening to it, and then my hands were moving to the words. So yeah, I said to my husband, look, I could still do it. You know, so yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.